if you have a green card application filed, so let's say you're in a marriage, maybe you entered, without status, or maybe you entered with status on a tourist visa, for example, and you're married and your spouse has filed a marriage-based green card application. But then what happens is you start having problems in your marriage where you're fighting with your spouse, things aren't going the way you thought they were going to go, you feel unhappy, and the spouse is using this green card application as a way to kind of control you, as a way to one-up you in a fight perhaps. So many times we see clients that come to us that might be married, they might have a green card application pending, and their spouse is saying, I'm not going to file for your green card anymore. I'm not going to do this for you anymore, as a way to kind of one-up them in a fight, right? So maybe your spouse might withdraw. Maybe your spouse might decide they don't want to come to that green card interview with you. There may be problems that could lead to that. So if you're in the situation, so if you or someone you know is in this situation, there are options. So one thing that we need to know is that, not that we need to know, but we need to prove and show to USCIS is that you entered into that marriage not just for immigration purposes, right? So you entered into that marriage for something other than just immigration purposes, for to start a life together with this person, to live together, to maybe have children, to essentially, to be with them, right? So you're thinking that it's going to be probably forever. But so one, we show that, and two, marriage problems happen. So we can explain that to them, but we can convert your application perhaps into a self-petition, right? So as long as we can show that the marriage was not just for immigration purposes, that you actually lived together, that you entered into this marriage in hopes to be together with this person, but it just didn't go as you planned. If your spouse is threatening to withdraw that application, you may still be eligible to move forward with it. So give us a call if you or someone you know is in this situation. We may be able to convert that application into a self-petition where you show that there are problems in that marriage and that your spouse is using your immigration status to control you in a sense, and some other factors as well. And you may be eligible to continue with that application on your own. Let's say, for example, that your spouse didn't show up to the interview. You may still be eligible to apply on your own without your spouse. So if you are or a green card holder, whether you've never filed before, whether you filed and your spouse withdrew, whether your application is currently pending, you have options perhaps to move forward on your own with that application without your spouse. If you're in this situation or someone you know is in this situation, give us a call and we can talk you through that process. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. If you're